grand trip along Route 66.
Yeah, Route 66 just landed on Travelzoo's Best Bets list for 2026. 10 stunning destinations packed with milestones, new flights, and sustainability. We do hope to be able to show them to you here. If you were with us yesterday, you know we're working on a new graphics system behind the scenes, which means that some of what you're seeing on TV might be looking just a little different right now.
Yeah, some big changes right now.
Pardon our dust as we work through some technological kinks.
To our producer in the booth, do we have Gabe Saglier? Are we able to toss to that live shot there? Let's give it a shot there. Let's see if our travel guy Gabe Saglier is able to join us from Route 66 in Arizona with a look at the road of the adventure ahead. Gabe, good morning.
Hey guys, can you see me? Can you hear me?
We got you.
We got you now.
Looking good.
Yeah, listen, just getting my kicks here on Route 66 through Arizona. A beautiful sunburst yellow 1967 Chevy Camaro convertible. And yes, and you said it. Listen, Route 66 turns 100 next year. So the concept of a good old-fashioned American road trip definitely on the radar. And this is part of our best bets list for 2026.
That is so fun. So how exactly did Travelzoo narrow down a list? I mean, that's tough stuff to get down to 10 best destinations.
Not an easy task. We start with dozens and dozens of nominations. We look at things like milestone anniversaries, landmark cultural events, new flights, which make it easier and less expensive to get to a particular destination. And we come up with 10, 6 international, 4 domestic spots that have to be on your travel to-do list in the new year. And as you can imagine, Route 66 is smack at the top of that list.
Yeah.
So dig us into Route 66. It's one of those iconic pieces, right? It's one of those iconic spots, and obviously stretching several states there. What is it like? What is it like? Take us through the roads here.
And I've done it in chunks over the years. 2,448 miles connecting Chicago with Los Angeles. Launched in 1926, but we're focusing specifically on the 400 miles through the state of Arizona, considered the best preserved stretch of Route 66, including close to 150 miles of the original route. Some wonderful historic towns. I'm in Kingman today, known as the heart of Route 66. Seligman is about 80 miles east of me. That's the inspiration for Radiator Springs in the movie Cars, population 450. Some wonderful landmark attractions. You know, the Route 66 gave rise to the concept of the motel, the motor court. And a lot of these are vintage stays where you can still spend the night today. And of course, the landscapes, guys. It's very tough to beat these dramatic landscapes here and some of these quirky natural sort of wonders. This is the Barringer meteor crater. Dates back 50 million years when a meteor literally landed here. But it's one of these roadside attractions just outside of Winslow, Arizona, that make this particular stretch, 400 miles of Route 66 across Arizona, a must-do road trip, adventure, spontaneity in 2026.
Oh man, Gabe, you're taking me down memory lane. My mom and I have actually done much of this route through Arizona. Yeah, we stopped in Winslow, got our picture next to the little statue there for the Eagles frontman. You know, yeah, Kingman. There's so many cool things to see, and a road trip is really just a fun way to do a different kind of vacation, different kind of travel. If you haven't had a chance to do it, okay. What about a peek though, Gabe, at the rest of the best bets 2026 list?
Okay, a couple of really neat destinations we're super proud to feature on this list. Chicago is a sort of our big city urban pick and a cultural pick as well. The Obama Presidential Center opens up in the spring on the south side of Chicago, part of really a cavalcade of cultural events across 250 plus theaters that are hosted there in the Windy City. Some fantastic dining there as well. We've also got Finland on the list, consistently known as the happiest country in the world. The Finnish city of Oulu is Europe's capital of culture next year. So a lot of cultural events and wellness, a major calling card there in Finland. There are as many saunas as there are people in Finland. So you just feel good when you go. And here's an interesting pick, guys. Saudi Arabia, which opened itself up to foreign travelers really just 6 years ago. They're aiming to welcome 150 million Western travelers by the year 2030. They're hosting the World Cup in 2034. Delta's adding new flights to Saudi Arabia next year out of the U.S. So all of a sudden, this ancient land that was off limits for a long, long time, slowly but surely becoming more accessible to the intrepid traveler in 2026. I have to mention also my native Chile on the list. Singapore, Ghana, Just an eclectic mix. Get your passports ready, guys. Make sure you've got at least 6 months of validity on those passports, and get ready to hit the road.
Well, sounds
with these
like
best bets destinations in next year.
Yeah, it sounds like you've got a busy year ahead. I have a feeling you might be headed to some of those destinations, so that'll be really fun to see.
We might be seeing each other again soon enough in one of these, a couple of these spots. This is true.
Well, I hope so. It's always fun to see where you're traveling to. You're inspiring all of our next trips as well. That's for sure.
Drive safe out there and tell Tom Mater hello from there. All right, thanks, Gabe. Appreciate it. Always good to see you.
We'll do. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Have fun. Hey, it is 7:40 on this Thursday morning. If you want to see the full list of Travelzoo's best bets of 2026 and plan your next road trip, you can check it out on coin.com.